Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea and Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start the video. So today I'm making the chiffon effect and I got a lovely idea from a subscriber and I will link their idea here in the screen on the side, and you will see they gave me an idea of making a rose in the chiffon effect. So one thing is that I have tried this many times, but I was failing on making the center, and the fabric opens itself into the resin and my rose was getting disturbed. So this time I thought, why not sew the center part of the rose that I have shown you before. So I used the black thread just to show you that I did the center part, the rest is open. So this is a mold that I made myself. I will link it in above here where how I made this mold. I grew my crystal myself and then I made the mold out of it. So yeah, so back to the video. So I have shown you the pigment I am using and I mixed it into the resin, and I am using a low viscosity resin here. So I always tell you to use a low viscosity resin for this technique. You can either dip your chiffon fabric into the resin and then make design, or otherwise I always miss that part and just start on making it. So now I'm just pouring the first layer here. So first layer of the resin has been poured and I use heat gun to remove the bubble that you see. It's been removed, and this is the flower that I will be putting in. So here is the part that I was telling you about. But still I am afraid because it's really difficult to handle the fabric into the resin because of the bubbles we get. So I got some extra thread, I need to cut it. Otherwise it will be creating problem for me. First I thought, why not sew the rose flower as a whole, but as I was doing that it was getting fluffy and thick, so I had to leave it, and now I will be making the rest of the folds into the resin, and this is really first time, fingers crossed. Also I need to keep it level. And again I want to tell you that use a deep mold here. I thought this mold is really deep, but it was not, because when I was making the rose the fabric was raising itself. So enjoy the process. So after adding the fabric, and this would had not been a problem if I had taken a deep mold. I thought this is deep, but this was not deep. I had an idea. I have these acrylic boards, sheets you can say. I just put it on the top and just added some weight and let it cure. So this is the next day. Let's remove it. First I will be using some heat gun just to release the acrylic plastic from the top of this flower. And now I'm slowly pulling it off and just taking care that I don't remove the whole rose flower from the mold. So every step is included here just to show you that how these things are sometimes made. Sometimes they are very easy to make, and sometimes you have to do some DIY steps to create something. So really slowly I am just pulling it from the mold. So I was successful in removing it. Yeah, as I used a low viscosity resin, it's still in a curing position. So I just removed it and I leave it to cure for a day. So this is now the next day and you can see everything is all done now. It's hard. And I'm again just trying to press if I can, but it's really hard and difficult. So now instead of adding this time black, I am using this blood red pigment paste. So slowly I will be adding it to the mold. And making sure I cover it all. So I leave it to cure, but again I need to put the acrylic sheet on the top of this. Because of this mold, it was the problem. Otherwise I wouldn't have this problem. So yeah, I removed the mold. It's balanced now and I got some bubbles, but it's not a worry because it's the back side and I will be doing the top coat on the back side anyway. So I was really excited to do the demold here. So this is how the flower turned out. It's really not bad for the first attempt. I had made a rose flower, but that was with the plastic film. I will link that as well. This is with the fabric, but I'm really happy how it turned out. But for the back, it's not an issue. I will be doing the top coat. I'll just show you what I'm doing here. For the back, I will be doing it with the black. So this is my black is all mixed up. And I will be just simply pouring it on this side. So I leave it to cure. So when my black was cured, I did a top coat, and to the top coat I added a little bit of glitter just to give it a hint and added some gemstones and crystals. So let's see now the final product. So this is the final product, and just I was mentioning to you that I added some pearls and some pirate crystals into a little corners. So this is how it turned out. So I'm actually loving the combination of colors here, a bit of light and then dark, a bit of an ombre here. So this was a fun and challenging idea for me, but I really enjoyed making it and I really love your ideas, and please let them coming my way and I will be selecting and making different projects out of those. So again, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so. Your lovely suggestions and your kind comments are always appreciated. I really love to read them, and again, thank you so much. Take good care of yourself. Bye bye.